It was in early 2025 when Eskom had to ramp up maintenance due to unplanned breakdowns, leading to a strained grid, low energy availability and the heightened possibility of load shedding. The Power Utilities head of Generation Eric Shunmagum says the picture is different this year, with Eskom having turned the corner.
If you really look at last year, this time we were sitting at 56% EAF. This year we are sitting at 64.5% EAF. That is an 8% increase. Of importance is then this additional 4,400 megawatts of capacity that we have. And we know that as of the middle of December, with schools closing and the industry shutting down, the demand does drop. But that resulted in us having quite a few units in cold reserve. But starting this week, we've got quite a few of the units now ramping up in anticipation for the demand that's expected in the next week or two.
Eskom says the improvement can be attributed to various factors, including ramped-up maintenance and stability at some power stations.
We had identified 6 power stations where it was contributing close to 70% of all the breakdowns. We then added a further 2 stations. So the focus has been over these last 32 months on these stations. Happy to report that we've made substantial gains. And an indicator that we also look at is the breakdown maintenance. If you remember, some 32 months ago, we were sitting with breakdown maintenance of up to 18,000 megawatts. We're now trending anything between 9 and 10,000 megawatts. So we've made a good recovery in terms of breakdowns.
The passing of the Eskom Debt Relief Act in 2023 saw a 254 billion rand injection that helped reduce financial pressure. The power utility also used less diesel in the previous year and says it goes into the new year with stable finances.
We are in a much more better position. If you really look at one of the improvements that we've seen specifically around the technical performance, we've seen this financial turnaround. So when you really look at the diesel usage, we are below budget in terms of what we've been allocated. Last year, we spent around 16 billion. The previous year, prior to last year, it was around 33 billion. And this year, it's looking very favorable. It will definitely be, in the order of about 8 billion. If we continue with the present performance, it should be even better.
Eskom says although it's been months without load shedding, some areas are still experiencing load reduction, with work continuing with municipalities to tackle this and the debt owed to the power utility. Katlego Logodi, SABC News in Johannesburg.